Hey folks, in today's video we're back with more Gold Stake Balatro. Here, another lucky roll off of a judgment card gave me a DNA that provided a great deal of deck fixing to fuel a flush 5 build with my beloved Photograph and Hanging Chad combo. Enjoy the video. Not a huge fan of that too, but still probably our best bet here. Welcome everyone. Okay, worst case scenario, we pick up the Venus there. I think we can get by without picking that up, especially with these aces being drawn. Hey, welcome Egg Whites. Good luck with the Balatro tutorial. I'm sorry, what? I've made a grave error. Overconfidence is indeed a slow, insidious killer. Okay. That's a good pickup early. Hey, welcome, Indy. Alright, we've got decent money, got decent jokers.
Well met.
Could pick this up, but probably don't need it.
A tier 1 sub to our winning _son.
Thank you, Anonymous, for that gift sub to Arya Winning Son, which is not at all what Brian said. But close enough, I guess. So we saw the heart boss. We can go into hearts if we decide to. Hey, congrats, Keon. What deck did you get it with? What am I looking at right now? Where am I? Who am I? 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe that. Apparently, mentally, I'm already on vacation. I used Ghost? Nice, that's a satisfying one to win with for sure. High card. I don't see why I wouldn't. Thank you, to-do list. Very cool. I could probably get through with just an ace high here, but that leaves a little bit up to misprint, I think, and I just also don't really want to risk it. Grimbo with like infinite hands. That seems fine. And we have, like, To the Moon for Econ. Let's play even cost cards for now. Okay, maybe we need some odd cost cards. No, even. I think I just got misprinted the first time. Okay. Almost got full use out of our hands. I think misprint is probably next to go. Hello. Congrats, Rocket. Could also just make more kings, you know? Eventually work our way into 4 of a kind. It's kind of in line with what we're already doing anyway. I don't particularly like the DNA here, though. Especially against the Flint, where I'm actually going to need to, like, play good hands. Maybe not.
Well met.
Sans Seraph, thank you for the sub. Judgments have been crazy recently, it's true. Like, I do overvalue them on Gold Stake just because I can't have tags, so it's a good way to get a clean, pure Joker. But they've been hitting an obscenely high amount of, like, rare jonglers recently. You're welcome, Blunder. Okay. There we go. Here's where those levels into 4 of a kind are paying off. Just looking for more kings here. It's decent money. That's also decent money. Going towards 5 of a kind? Eventually, yeah. But for right now, like, it's hard enough to hit the 4 of a kind, I think. Holy. We're rich. I believe that means we can replace some of these less than ideal jokers. Okay. It's not going anywhere. If it weren't Eternal, I'd probably take that. Tempting. Only one hand type. So do not get DNA value here. Hand size good. These packs aren't super valuable just because like we have a means of generating more kings already. Let's go ahead and unlock 5 of a kind. That molt shot might have been important.
Looks like I joined the stream just in time for the allegations.
What allegations? I took the DNA. What do you want from me? Welcome, bye-bye. Okay, that's actually on par with the 4 of a kind now. You swap Odd Todd for a hologram. I mean, if we're just like choosing jokers I could take, I would rather it be a triple A, right? Like, let's not... I don't get a say in what jokers appear.
Photochad Ponk Photochad my beloved. Hello streamer, hello chat.
Hey, Leo. Welcome to the stream. This could also just simply pivot into an unironic Baron build. Like Baron Mime. It's tempting, but it being a rental and I have too many Eternals already. And we're just kind of like operating on the other end of deck fixing in stuffing our deck full of kings instead of cutting everything else necessarily. I do think I have at least one more queen, 2, and one of them is enhanced. It's an extraordinarily good boss plan for me.
You don't get to choose what jokers you get, but you can choose to be a joker yourself by not listening to the almighty Avenged Sevenfold for 17 hours a day.
That number just seems to keep increasing, doesn't it? We might as well have played the Jack here, actually. Apparently that's at risk of winning already. Would the Baron pivot really be viable? Depends on how much more steel we get. And like, we're not super strong right now, right? So we need to find something to make us stronger.
Streamer took the DNA, but streamer did it for purely misogynistic reasons, so that does not count as an allegation alibi.
Oh no. You dodge one allegation, you run right into another, I guess. Having access to glass does give us some long-term viability, but like, I don't know, we need something here. Could be necessary to take a blue seal, but... Okay, we got chips, we're fine. It's pretty good, especially for getting more glass. Hello.
The more money shots, the more DNA we get. Watch this live on X video, the everything app.
They really do have everything over there. Thank you, home team. Okay, I guess when we're that high above, we could probably just go with the business, or the hanging shed. First ever rental brainstorm I don't hate. Well, it's perishable, first of all. But yes, because it does give us some long-term value thanks to the effect it has with DNA. And again, we are kind of lacking in strength at the moment. Okay, so we know at least up to, like, here are kings. And it should hit the glass. Do this in case we get that. Pretty good. I would take another business card. I would take more money. We don't need that. That's free real estate. In case we get a baron. Good thing we've got the reroll. I'll risk a piece of glass here. Just because the reroll is going to cost us some money already. I think you probably sell for the most. Oh, welcome, Sunny Sides. Oof. Could free up some Joker slots, but I'd have to sell this. There's no guarantee that an Ecto is coming around. That's the worst of the two hits. So we're just committed to that now.
Well met.
Thank you for always being entertaining, especially when being bedridden from surgery.
Hey, you're welcome, Tamped. Hope you recover soon. Appreciate the kind words. And 3 months. least now we get value off of that dying. I no longer have Brainstorm, so I don't have to move jonglers anymore. Still think there is a world where we could pivot into high card. That doesn't seem like a problem to me. Jesus. I mean, I guess that's fine.
A Photochad a day keeps the 8-ball away.
I should hope so. Welcome back, Brainstorm. Yeah, truly back and better than ever. Welcome, Roffle. This is the first run of the day, so off to a good start already. Which is a good thing, because it's going to be a relatively short stream. Alright, we just sell the To the Moon here. I have 7 hands. If only we had Grimbo, yeah. Yeah, I couldn't imagine this run ever having a Grimbo, though. We need money? Yeah, I'm looking pretty poor. Streamer always says there'll be a short stream, it never is. Well, today is different, though, because I am traveling, so. I have to leave at some point.
I'm so glad the holiday starts tomorrow so I won't have to put my load onto blueprints for the next 4 days. I need a rest from all the loads I've done these last few weeks.
We love that for you. Thank you, home team. Everyone deserves a good rest. You're going to be playing Balatro on the phone. Who said anything about or on the plane? Who said anything about a plane? I'm going to be driving, so of course I'll be playing. Oopsie. It's a glass joker in the thumbnail. I mean, it is almost already doing more than the 2 joker slots associated with Photochad, but like, don't tell the angry YouTube commenters that. Unlucky. The gamble did not pay off. I think without glass, I might have to do this. I didn't. It's a lot of hand size. Like, this is just begging to go into Baron Mime, isn't it? Hey, congrats, Smith. I was told it would take the 8-ball away.
Looks like there are just 2 minor things standing in the way of this being a Baron Mime run.
Yeah, that's true. I guess a Baron Mime build does need a, you know, a Baron and a Mime. Unfortunate. This is the rare glass card build? Is it rare? I was told Red Seal Glass is literally the only strategy that will get you past ante 12 in this game. The only one. Canio would be nice, yeah. But it would have been nice, like, several antes ago when it had a chance to get going. That was a big hit. Okay. Well, Glass Joker is officially our best Joker. Well, aside from Brainstorm, obviously. Although, I guess with the Brainstorm does change some things in that calculation because of the additional retriggers and doublings that it can provide. Holy. I don't think I've seen a Glass Joker this big. There's a YouTube video of one. At least one. Much bigger than this. But we still got time. Oh, I don't have discards. Reading the boss blind explains the boss blind. Think you'd shift into an idol that becomes available. No. I'd take a trib. Oh, right. Spectral creds are broken with Glass Joker and destroying effects. That would be good a little bit later. I will take a sock my buskin if I find it, obviously. especially with all this glass. Holy. Nice. Welcome, Alan. Nope. Okay. It's not great because of how late it is, but it's, like, obviously better than the crusty there. Okay. Should be fine going into ante 12. Don't really want to mess around with this boss blind. Wait, I accidentally played a flush 5 at some point. I guess it was the all glass hand. That would make sense. What'd you sell for the sock? Almost anything. So it'd definitely be the hologram. 2.5x is not doing a whole lot here. I think it is time for flush 5, given how many glass hearts we have. Yeah, the red seals are hiding, but that's the problem. Like, this is the last chance this has. There's one bad hit for it, so. Well, we found him. 13. Okay. Alright. It's gotta be higher, does it though? This is like 13x. The problem is like the doubling and the retriggers compound, right? But this is 2 to the 1 photograph is currently 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 to the 6th. 1 photograph represents 64 molts. So 3 photographs would be 64 to the 3rd. I think blueprint is better. Could adopt DNA, but you risk running out of glass. Smartest chatter of the day. Found him. First run, too. Blueprint is better by quite a big margin if you have red glass as the first card. Okay, that was my intuition as well. This also gives me the capacity to get more red seal glass. No, glass is still better. I mean, you're just like, you're wrong. Okay, let's do some easily replicated science, maybe. I feel like we want to split. And no, it's just got to be like this. Like, that has to silence every single argument that glass was Joker better, or glass was better, right? Like, it's not even remotely a discussion anymore. I mean, it will be, but it shouldn't be. Yeah, glass better, by the way. Okay, let's maybe do some quick testing. This will be a little bit more than double. I'm trying to recreate it as close as possible. That was almost identical while having glass in the back. I don't remember what the different triggers though. Yeah, that was the point. I was testing different triggers. It was 4E611, thank you. So that means it was in fact better with everything on the photograph, right? marginally. Oh, we're re-rolling this, right? It's fine.
Well met.
Decon, thank you for the sub. It's gonna be wholly unnecessary, but it's funny. That's a good sign. Sock would basically be able to replicate that type of hand. I think just having as many copies of those is ideal. Constellation's too late. Like, I've got one more ante in me at best. Soccer Dusk. Dusk would be sketchy. I think I'd be better off with a Seltzer. Everything's in the right spot. Idle could carry a bit. It would... It's pretty unreliable, still. And I think Sock would still just be better. Because without the re-triggers, Idle's a little bit less good. another Glass Joker. Unfortunately, Glass Joker's gonna be a little bit too late. I think it just needs to be Sock. Or something Sock-esque. Home team, thank you for the bits. If I did the math correctly, the margin between copy and Chad or photograph are about the same at this point, rely on different factors. With one blueprint on Chad, you get 8 triggers of the red seal while getting 3 triggers of the doubling, and you have blueprint and Sock, you get 6 card activations on 4 doublings. They're about the same in scoring, and discrepancies would come from outside factors, lucky hit steal, extra glass. I do math for a living as my credentials. Yeah, that, like, even base, that lines up. First of all, when you're not memeing around, you're a relatively trustworthy source. But also, that's like pretty much in line with the 2 test hands that we did, right? Where they were almost, we're pretty much at the break-even point here, where they were almost identical, marginally better with the photograph, but that could have been due to just getting like lucky card hits. This probably still just fine. All of these are kings. Okay. Well, that's a bit of an issue now, isn't it? Okay, solved. Oh, I already have 5, but I guess we don't really want to risk all of this red seal nonsense. Yeah, we're pretty much at the cap for what this build is capable of, unless we get exactly Sock, maybe a Dusk. So this is the last ante. I want the voucher, but not now. We do need to find a Jokers. It's pretty good. Look, that's funnier. We already know we can get through this ante without it, right? Like we get there? Yeah, let's do the funny line. It's an easy setup. Pray it doesn't give you DNA? Yeah. It's less likely this time than it was the first. But at least if we get the DNA this time, we'll be able to sell out of it, like chat wanted to all along. Okay, what happens if we do this? is identical. Okay, so we can still go through that. It just takes 2 hands. Is he holding onto the moon? What else should I do with it? Prevents it from showing up in shops. Protects me against the heart boss. Maybe the steel gets me there in one hand. Close. Having the red seal hit the photograph more times is more important here. All right. Cool. Now it's probably better like this. Intuitively. That might get us another ante out of this. There's some really bad outcomes for me if I try and reroll this. It's awkward with the way the DNA works, but... Hey, congrats, Colin. Like, fortunately, we don't have to be optimal now because we're so far beyond here. 6 to the 3rd is bigger than 2 to the 4th, number of photo triggers. Yeah. After the crossover point, you're going to want to favor the hanging Chad just because you get 2 additional retriggers out of it, right? So we are at the break-even point. It would make sense if we want to favor one. Moving past that, it would be the hanging Chad. At least, like, intuitively. That's... Chad is better? Yeah. Okay. Again, I'm not here to do the math. I'm here to simplify things such that I don't have to do the math. 8 times 4 versus 5 times 6. Right. I think it might be 17, so I think we might be dead this ante anyway. Yeah. That's alright. We did good. Is there any way this build pivots into high card Baron? You asking that now? Absolutely.
Good run, deserves an AO7X. Thank you for trusting my quick math.
Thank you, home team, for taking the effort. Skip for negative. Oh, that's genius. So what will happen in your mind is I will skip this. I will skip this. I will die on the big blind. And then what, I start next run with a negative joker? Is that the goal? You have double tag, you start with 2 negatives? Okay, obviously. What's wrong with me? Okay, we know this isn't going to win. What if we try something silly that's also not going to win? And we know it's not going to win. But at least now there will be no question as to what the correct choice was, right? We can just run through every permutation of the blueprint in brainstorm copying. Much worse. Slightly better. So, yeah. It's a good, quick, and easy sanity check to confirm what we already knew, that this combination is optimal. Probably the last hand of the run, and it's a doozy. GG. Obligatory looks inside Photochad nonsense. Beat you to it, nerds.